Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, I got videos a day from manguide.
2026 is about to be the year that girls start approaching guys. Because look at this article. The Young and the Dateless, Why Gen Z and Millennial Men Aren't Approaching Women Anymore. So yes, everybody's talking about it, everyone's noticing, and the girls are starting to change behavior. And that is why me and my friends
Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Printed out business cards with our phone numbers on it that says call me. So we're leading the charge because we're not going to wait for people to come to talk to us because
Hey, shout outs to you girls. I don't even hate on that.
that's so lame.
Oh well, let's see how long this lasts.
Women always ask me, what happened to men today? Great question. What started out as a good thing, encouraging men to respect women, has swung way too far in the opposite direction. Now, a lot of men are terrified of women, so they wait for perfect conditions before making a move. But courage doesn't exist without risk. And women can't respect men who don't risk anything. So as a man, if you want to be seen as confident, you've got to be willing to look stupid, to get rejected, to be misunderstood. So start by taking small risks. Approach women when you're out and about. Initiate plans with them. You'd be surprised how fast it'll work because women now.
I can't even hate on this as advice. It's actually pretty good advice for men that want something, that want a relationship, that want family, that want kids. Yeah, you got to take some risks. You can't just be risk avoidant and get everything you want.
Nowadays, they're not turned off by that kind of effort. They're starving for it.
Dream on. We are done with the entitlement.
Did you know that 78% of men don't approach women anymore? Here's why that's your advantage. Fear of rejection, fear of looking desperate or awkward, which means if you're the one guy who walks up, introduces himself.
See, this is the part where I'm like, I disagree. This is why I vividly disagree with this. Just because you're the one guy that... No. You're going to have to approach many women, many times, many different ways. That's how you get the job done. And you have to be willing to take many, many risks.
And can hold a conversation. You're not competing with anyone. So no, hot girls are not used to being approached. In fact, they are waiting on it. Comment approach for my comprehensive guide on how to master the cold approach like a natural.
We're working on making it at least 90% before we start approaching again. Women stopped appreciating us and seeing our advances as a nuisance because of saturation. They started expressing that they wanted to be left alone, and that is exactly what we're doing until the scales tip back in our favor.
Damn right.
Honestly, in this day and age, shame on the women who shit on guys who actually try respectfully to like get your number or like approach you or like just hit on you in general in like a public setting. Extra bonus points if it's not a fucking bar or an atmosphere that involves alcohol. Like, I hate when girls like, ew, like that guy like came up to me like, what a weirdo. Like, they literally need to be encouraged to do that. Like, no one does it anymore. I love when men like shit on like girls who go out.
I mean, I do admit that's what wingmen used to do. It's just to help encourage each other and like, you know what? Let me go. Let's see if I can break the ice a little bit between these two girls, and I'll bring you back. I'll come along with. So I'll invite you over afterwards. And like that was a way to kind of go about breaking the ice and just breaking the fear of approaching women when you have a good wingman.
Bars and stuff like that or whatever. But like, where are you gonna find your husband on Hinge? At the grocery store? They are not fucking approaching you there. Swear to God, whenever someone approaches me, specifically not in a bar setting, I have the utmost respect. Even if I don't find them attractive, I'll give them a number regardless or conversate with them regardless because it's like so admirable in this day and age to actually have the nerve and the kahunas to go and do that. So stop shitting on them because we need that.
Just be taller than 90% of the world, better looking than 95% of the world, and richer than 99% to even have a chance. She might even reject you then.
So men...
See, this is the part where I think, at least on our side of the red pill, it's pretty cynical. We're so cynical about it sometimes that it's just like, oh, there's just no chance that we're ever going to find anybody. There's always a chance, man. There's always. Is it worth it? That's for you to decide.
Men don't approach women anymore because they're often referred to as creeps and they're scared of rejection. It's something that I hear a lot of. And I wanted to personally speak to this because I have a lot to say, because I am the biggest supporter of men being men and men pursuing women. Okay, so
it's like, of course you are, because you're lazy and entitled.
I'll preface this by saying that. But the problem is, a lot of men pursue women knowing that that woman is not interested in them. And therefore it leads to this negative culture with it. I could speak from my personal experience.
If men only approached women that give them clear signs that they're gonna, be okay, women would never get approached.
Very respectful person. For the most part, any person that has ever approached me, tried to pursue me, that I knew I was not interested in, that person did not leave thinking about, oh, I've been rejected, what a terrible experience, they were never felt like a creep, none of that. However, I cannot tell you how many times I had been diplomatic or respectful about the decline, and it has led me to being borderline harassed. Whatever the reason may be at the time that I had rejected these people, I have heard things along the lines of not caring that I was in a relationship, or insinuating that my relationship is not going to work out or not serious. I have been told, don't worry, I like guys, so don't worry about it.
What?
It was just clearly a lie. I've been told so many things under the sun. I've had people follow me. I've had people grab me, like while walking, to stop me. I've had a man grab me, right? So this is where you start to have this negative perception about this idea of being approached. And so the issue lies in the fact of men being able to decipher when a woman is genuinely interested, especially when that woman is very, very clear with her intentions. When someone says, I'm not interested, I'm not available, no, anything alluding to the fact of no or not interested needs to be taken with thank you, have a nice day. And that's how we create respectful encounters with approaches. And that's all it takes. And I think it's just certain people that overdo it and give a negative kind of
Women for the streets definitely overdo it.
perception of it, based on the fact that they have no idea how to read social cues, or they just don't care to, and that's a huge problem. And that's my 2 cents.
Saying men are afraid is the wrong way to start this discussion.
Correct.
Men are not scared of rejection. They don't like disrespect.
So I keep seeing all of these videos of these women complaining about men not approaching. And in 2026, there's no reason for any man to approach a woman. And it's for 2 reasons. First reason, if she likes you, she's going to approach you. These women are more manly than you are. So
True.
if she really want that, she's going to step to that. It's not going to stop her. She's not going to take a risk at losing you if she thinks you're that dude. There's no reason for you to go approach her. You're either that dude or you're not. And she will put herself in your space and let you know that she's digging you. Second reason is, why would I do all the work to get you and also do all the work to have to take care of you? At the end of the day, even if she approaches you, you still got to do all the work once you maintain that relationship. So why would I chase you to take care of you? That doesn't make any sense. That's not a deal that men should be.
Yeah, it's like chasing for a bill. Please take the money out of my bank accounts.
Even considering. There's no reason in this year to be approaching women at all. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that the relationship is going to be all on you regardless. So if I'm going to be doing all the work in the relationship, as far as providing and all of that stuff, and taking you out, taking you to dinner and stuff like that, or whatever you're going to do, why would I be going to ask you, can I do those things? No, you're going to do something. You're going to approach me. You're going to make your feelings known, and then I'll let you know if I'm feeling it, and then we'll take it from there. But for you as a man to go approach a woman and risk all of that stuff for no reason, because what, you think that it's going to go well just because you ask her? No, you need to make her prove that she wants to deal with you, so that way you can then decide if you want to deal with her. You doing all the work to take care of her, like you're going after her to take care of her. No, you're doing her a favor. So why would you ask her out? If asking her out means you got to do work, she can do the asking you out. She can approach you. She can let you know she's into you, and then you can take over from there. Because at the end of the day, you're still providing her with something. She's the seller. You're the buyer. You can't be selling and buying at the same time. Doesn't make any sense. So the least she can do is let you know that she's digging you. And if you're that guy, she will. If you're not, then you'll know off the top, because a woman who really wants you ain't gonna let you get away without letting you know.
See, this is the other side of this particular thing. Most of us ain't that guy, right? So if most men are just waiting for women to do that because you're hoping to be that guy, you're also never going to get approached. So both people are just going to die lonely and single.
There's no reason to approach her at all. At all. You're going to know. She's going to let you know. There's no reason to text her, no reason to message her, no reason to go up there and try to shoot your shot, none of that stuff. Just chill, be in the spot, and she will come and put herself in your space, and you'll know. If she's not doing that, then don't do nothing else. There's no reason, because you got too much work to do in a relationship already. Why would you do all of the work? What do you think this is? Like, I'm supposed to chase you, catch you, maintain you, and love you, and you're supposed to be there? Nah, bro. You're going to do something.
And you're supposed to release them when they want to go.
And there's no reason for you not to be doing something, especially because on the front end, I'm making all the investment, I'm taking all the risk. So if I'm taking all the risk, you're going to have to show that you are worthy of that risk by doing something. If not, then I don't know what to tell you.
Perfectly said. These women are more masculine than we are, and that too for the worse.
I think I actually really understand why men are not approaching women out. Beyond the fact that the dating apps have kind of ruined dating culturally. I also think the emphasis we've been putting on consent is scary. And that's, I mean, it should be. I think I would prefer that you are concerned and erring on the safe side. Obviously, this is an important conversation that had to happen. I understand, though, why men have gotten into their heads, especially men who care a lot about not making a woman feel uncomfortable, that they would just err on the side of caution and not approach a woman at all.
Correct.
Like, I understand that.
Women said for years, leave us alone, do not approach me. It's
Ask
not
the
because
bear.
you intimidate us. We were told we'd rather be with the bear. Do not approach us in the gym. Don't approach us in bars. Don't approach us in the store. Do not approach. So we listened, and now it's a problem.
I really should be studying for my doctoral degree and not talking about this dumbass stuff, but I just have to tell you guys what this man said to me. So I was talking to this man. Oh, Duke, are you okay? Sorry, there's Duke. Oh, Coco. Anyways, I was talking to this man about how in general, like, the men are not approaching women outside anymore. And I think we can kind of all come to a consensus on that. Like, that just isn't happening. I'm 28. I've been in and out of the club scene since I was 18. Well, really like 21, 22, whatever. And things have changed. Things are not the same. And I always equated it to COVID, right? I was like, okay, well, COVID just took away like the confidence, that ability to socialize and strike up a conversation with a stranger, or dancing with someone that you don't know at the club, which also I think is related to like phones and wanting to be cool and not wanting to be exposed, whatever. These are the reasons why I think men are no longer approaching women in the clubs. I'm talking to this man, I'm saying this, you know what he tells me? And now I'm like, is this true? He was like, oh no, like the reason why men don't go up to girls anymore is because of the Me Too movement. The Me Too, the sexual assault? I literally said, were men sexually assaulting women in the club like all the time? Is that how you approach women? By sexually assaulting them?
No, but now anything we do in the club can be seen as sexual assault. Stop going around in circles as if men are just making this stuff up. No, because of Me Too and how easily women get triggered in these things with consent, now men have to be even more wary of it.
What are we talking about? The Me Too movement? Yeah, now we're scared to talk to them because da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, just don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. What? And that he was being very genuine. And like, I genuinely think that other men genuinely feel this way now. Like, it's so annoying to be straight. Like, oh my God, it's so annoying.
Dumbass stuff, and yet here she is.
Talking about
y'all
it.
literally said y'all feel safer with a grizzly bear. So
Yep.
why would we approach someone who's already terrified of us?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's going to take more than women being pretty for men to approach them anymore. I keep seeing women complaining that men aren't approaching them. And as someone who used to wonder about this too, I'm going to tell you exactly what I learned and how we can fix it. Here's what I've realized. These men are exhausted. They're tired of being used for free drinks, tired of being seen as walking ATMs, tired of putting in effort only to be ghosted or given fake numbers. And listen, I get it. We've been taught that our beauty should be enough, that men should pursue us no matter what. But the reality is, we've created an environment where approaching us feels like a lose-lose situation for them. I used to think men owed me their attention just because I looked good, but here's what I learned. No one owes us anything, not their time, attention, energy, or money. But we've been programmed to think that being pretty is our main value, but then we get upset when men only see us for our looks.
Correct.
Think about how hypocritical that is. We want them to value our minds, but are we actually developing our personalities?
Never.
We want them to see us for who we are, but do we even know who we are beyond our looks? I had to look in the mirror and ask myself some hard questions. Am I showing interest in him as a person or just what he can provide? Am I bringing peace to his life or drama? Am I someone he'd actually want to build a legacy with? The truth is, we've made dating transactional without even realizing it. We expect men to approach, pay, pursue, while we just exist and wait to be catered to. But here's what changed everything for me. When I started focusing on what I could offer instead of what I could get, everything shifted. The relationship I have now with my fiance is proof that when you develop yourself beyond your looks, the right man will see you as a true partner. We wonder why good men seem unavailable, but maybe they're just protecting themselves from the games we don't even
that's exactly what men do. We just protect ourselves. That's why we're unavailable.
realize we're playing. We can't treat men like they're disposable and then wonder why they've stopped trying. Our actions have consequences, but recognizing this is the first step to actually making a change. If we want men to approach us, we need to show them we're worth the risk. Let's start being the women who inspire men to step up, not the ones who make them want to give up.
Exactly. If there are women out there that are worth us stepping up to, I think more men would. Just a lot of men don't see it, so they're okay with just stepping back and letting things go to the wayside.
Sorry, but approaching girls ain't coming back. Stay single, men. Retain your wealth and your sanity.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Why don't men ever make the first move anymore?
Because women want to be men.
What? No, we don't.
Well, you're so hyper-focused on being a man that men don't want to approach you anymore. It's gross. Men don't care about your independence or high-flying status. We want peace, not chaos that you bring with competition of trying to be better than what we are. We don't offer any value to you anymore if you can have whatever it is that you want. So, if you want to be approached by a man, then you need to learn how to be a woman.
Yep.
Damn.
Get this man a drink and a sandwich.
I just want to talk about the men not approaching women thing. If you are a man and you are watching this, you have to be not afraid to be rejected. That's part of the game. That's part of being a man. You have to be okay with being rejected. You can't be a beta. You can't be a pussy. You have to go.
I hate women like this. Just tell you have to do it. You have to accept the rejection. They don't have to. Nobody has to do anything. They choose to not do these things anymore because of women like you.
Up to women and be fine if she says no. That's it. And it's not a reflection on you. She's just not into you if she says no. But go up to women. If you see a cute girl at the gym, like there's ways you can go up to women that aren't creepy. Like you can be like, hey, do you need a spot? Like say something about their form.
Really? You think us going up to a woman in the gym and asking her if you need a spot is the proper way to do that? Okay.
Or just like say hi. Just say hi. It's so easy. If a girl's looking at you at a bar, go up to her. She wants you. If you see a cute girl at a bar, go up to her. You don't even have to buy her a drink. Just say hi. Compliment something about what she's wearing. Compliment like her hair, anything.
You know, girl, the same advice that you're giving to us men on what we're supposed to do, you can do the exact same thing and probably get better results.
It's not that hard. It's very easy. You just have to be not scared of getting rejected.
Exactly.
Is the thing. That is part of being a man. So what? You want us to go up to you? So the girls have to not be scared to get rejected? That's what it's come to? No. As a man, you're the one that has to put yourself out there.
And as a woman, maybe give us better signals and not be a whore.
And be okay getting rejected. That's the risk that you take by being a man. So man up, everyone. Pull up your pants, find your man card, okay? Because I think you lost it. And go up to a girl this weekend.
This is all sorts of selfish. Why do men have to tolerate disappointment and rejection?
A lot of people keep asking why men don't approach women like they used to. Why dating feels so dry. Why everything feels cold and distant these days. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Not the internet version, but the real truth. The real version most men never get to say. Men are tired of being misunderstood. Most men today feel like whatever they say is the wrong thing. You try to be nice, he's corny.
Yep.
You try to be confident, he's too aggressive.
Yep.
You try to show interest, he's too
simple.
thirsty.
Yep.
Men got tired of feeling like they were walking on eggshells just to get to know somebody. Another thing, rejection hits different now.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
it's publicized.
Rejection was simple. No thank you, cool, move on. Today, rejection comes with embarrassment, jokes, screenshots, group chats, even getting posted online. A lot of men ain't scared of women, they're scared of being humiliated. So instead of taking the risk, they just fall back. Another thing is past hurt made a lot of men go cold.
Yep.
A lot of good men tried. They loved hard. They gave their loyalty. They tried to be the protector, the provider, the solid one. And then they got cheated on.
Yep.
They got lied to, used for money, used for attention, used for a backup plan, and after enough pain, a man learns to protect his peace. Another thing is, men don't feel respected. Men want something simple, respect. But a lot of men feel like they gotta compete with the internet. But with money flexes and unrealistic standards, with toxic energy, when a man feels like he's not valued for or appreciated, he stops offering himself. That's just what it is. Because men don't chase where they don't feel safe. Another thing is the fear of being seen as the bad guy. Today, a man can approach respectfully and still get labeled creepy, and that's crazy to me. He doing too much. I mean, why you talking to me? It's the bad attitude that runs a lot of people away. When a man feels like he's just saying hello is a risk, he's not gonna approach. He's gonna just sit back and observe.
Yep.
The dating game feels like a job interview these days. Everybody's guarded. Everybody's scared. Everybody's traumatized. People don't date to connect no more. They date to protect themselves. They date to judge, not to understand. They date to see what they can get, not what they can build. And that energy makes dating feel very, very heavy. Not fun at all. See, men want peace more than anything. At the end of the day, most men aren't running away from women. They're running toward peace. Peace of mind, peace in their life, peace in their spirit. If approaching you feels like war, he just ain't gonna approach no more.
Nope.
If dating feels like a battle, he just won't date no more. Men chase peace, not problems. So if dating seems dead, it's not that men don't like women. It's that men are tired of the disrespect, the confusion, the games, the trauma, the judgment, and the fear of being the bad guy for simply just showing interest. See, good men still exist. They just don't want to get hurt again.
Yeah.
That is so understandable in context to what's going on in today's world. Everything is so complicated, and women just keep adding fuel to fire.
That's why a lot of good men are now dark berserkers, paying $40 for everything that they need. It's always though they're intimidated, they're scared of women, scared of rejection. No, we're not scared of those things. We're scared of everything else that entitles being with you. And there's a lot more than that. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Really appreciate that. See you guys next time. Ciao.